What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. I don't really have anything for you guys this week, so this is just going to be me kind of going with what we got going on, what I've been up to, and we'll go from there starting next week. This week, nothing really super interesting happened. I did pick up my actual motor. I'm going to use in the Fairmont from Andy. I want to shout out Andy. He's a great fabricator, painter, all that stuff. I'm going to throw his information up right now. And go check him out on Facebook and see what he's been up to. He does some really cool stuff. He's got a really badass Camaro. And it's what I strive to have the Fairmont, that level in a few years is awesome. So I picked up a 6-liter from him, and it's right there. Has a garbage bag over it because I'm going to start, I'm just going to wrap it up now while I'm not really using it or doing anything like that. Keep that over Tyler's bike for now. Gen 4 6-liter. So for the most part, forged internals from the factory. I am missing one rod and piston because he took them out to get sizing because this was going to be a block that he built into something to make some power with in a 4th gen Camaro that he has. But I picked it up. He wasn't able to find that rod or piston, so now I kind of get to sit down myself and go, do I want to spend the money and do, you know, good rods and pistons and play it safe and risk me taking out a nice set of rods and pistons because, again, this is my first time doing a boosted application of this caliber? Or do I just get a OEM rod and piston, throw it in there, and just do a stock bottom end deal so that way when I do blow it up or hurt something in there, it's not as big of a financial hit. The power level I'm going for, I can do on stock internals. I could do it much safer on better internals, but do I want to risk throwing away $1,500 right away, or do I just want to send that and see where it goes? That's something I have to figure out myself. Leaning towards stock bottom end deal and just learning as I go, so that way when I do break that thing, I don't have that much into it. It doesn't hurt me as bad. I have no problem tearing up stock stuff. I do have a problem tearing up stuff I have spent a fair amount of money on, so we'll figure that out. Did pick up this set of heads that came with that block. These are the 317 heads. Everything I've heard from Andy and Red and everyone else says these are some of the best factory heads that you can get. They flow really well, so perfect. Got to send out some emails to Trick Performance or BTR. Probably do both of them, get a quote on both of them on camshaft, everything for heads, valve springs, things like that. I have an intake that I know I can get and some fuel pumps and stuff like that from friends. So taken care of there. I just pretty much just got to send them the money. And that's where we're at as far as Fairmont stuff. Motor, we got heads now. And so I forgot what I was really saying. I haven't been feeling the best the past few days, but I'm finally getting back up and on my feet, and we're good. Got my negative test in. I'm good to go back to work, so perfect. To really kind of finish this video off, this is that mock-up block that I've torn down. I've thrown away things I don't need. I hold on to pistons and stuff because I will turn those into trophies or something of that sort. That's just a mock-up block, so nothing special here. I cleaned it off, and I'm going to be using this block to build a set of headers off of, make clearances for the transmission, blah, 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 blah. You get the point. It's all for mock-up. There's nothing important about that block. I think when I'm done with having it as a mock-up and done with Dad using it as his mock-up in his truck, probably gonna send it out, get the machine work done that needs to be done, and maybe I'll put a good set of rods and pistons in that block as pretty much my backup for that one. So learn a bunch on this one. If I hurt a stock block, stock bottom end, it doesn't matter to me. And then have that one pretty much on standby towards the end of the season or beginning of this next coming up season after, you know what I mean. Have that one ready to go in and make a little bit more horsepower and have a lot more reliability. As far as the Fairmont goes, this is going to be the last real week and weekend. I'm thinking not this weekend, but next weekend, the weekend of the 20th, like the 22nd, 23rd or something like that, is going to be the weekend I start tearing the Fairmont down. And I actually start the building process on that. So I'm really excited about that. Kind of want to start it now. Kind of just want to wait till the season's really over and there's snow on the ground. But with how big the project's going to be, it's really a smart move for me to start doing that stuff now. So that's kind of what we got going on this week. It wasn't a video because there really wasn't much important going on or anything super cool, but I did want to keep you guys in the loop. So this video should be coming out later today. Yeah, it should be coming out later today. And that's that. We got our good heads. We got our good block. We got our mock-up block. We got, we don't really have a plan for the Fairmont. I am currently going to go and start writing lists of parts I need and getting a official plan lined out. And then, boom, I have a plan for the Fairmont. And everything's starting to come together. It's all working out. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Quick, short video. So, thank you guys for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know, make sure you're subscribing because in the next few weeks, things are going to start picking up. Things are going to start getting good. And there's going to be a lot more content being produced between taking the Fairmont apart, doing a restoration on my dad's 1-ton dually. And we also have Nick's Mustang that I do have a little bit of fab work to do on. And when we come out in end of spring, beginning of summer, it's going to be a rowdy year for all of us. And I can't wait. There's a lot of work to be done before then, but I just want to make it happen. So I'm down to make it happen. I got the right people with me that are down to make it happen, and I couldn't thank them enough to being understanding. My fiance, Emily, being one of them, very understanding person on what it takes to do this kind of stuff. And without this stuff, I'd be a miserable person, and you really wouldn't want to be around me anyways. Race cars are what I eat, sleep, breathe. I love them more than a lot of other people do. This is absolutely my lifestyle, and nothing's going to change it. So thank you to all the understanding people in my life, and thank you for the people that support me and back me, and you guys watching. I know that there's a few of you that consistently watch and a few of you that are subscribed. It means a lot to me. So thank you guys. And I will see you guys next week with hopefully a more interesting video than me just walking around my garage explaining what I did this week. Hopefully I have actual content for you. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next week.